some of the questions that I got, and in between some of the questions that I got, I'm gonna mix in my experience that I had. So, like I said, when I had the laser treatment done, you go into a consultation room and they tell you how many sessions you need. As of today, I have had 9 sessions done. And the reason I had 9 sessions done is because the corners is where I had the most hair, and those were my problem areas, and I felt like those areas could do a little bit more laser. So I had 9 treatments done in total. So far, I even just had my last one 2 weeks ago. So far, so good. I haven't really seen any hair. If I do see anything, like I said, it's usually right here. I might get more, but as of right now, I've only had 9. In regards to my chin, I believe I've had 6. I'm probably gonna do 3 more because I do see a little bit more growth coming in. The areas, I don't want to say, oh, you need only 9 treatments, because depending on, like I said, the amount of hair in that area, you might need more. They might suggest more to you. I've had just 9. So like I said, you might need more, I might need more, but as of right now, a year in, I've only had 9. So let's see, in terms of some of the questions that I have gotten. So some of the questions that I got was, do I love the results? And like I said, I absolutely love the results. It definitely was worth the money. And I think when you get laser hair removal, you should definitely read the reviews. If they have any YouTube videos on YouTube video reviews, I suggest you also watch those, because for me, it was my face. I do not play when it comes to my face. I do not want anybody messing up my face. I already have a scar from, like I said, an accident. The last thing I need is another scar on my face. So always do your read your review before you pick any place. However, I would suggest Satori Laser. So yes, I do love the results. Somebody said, do you think it's worth it? Yes, I definitely think it was worth it. Somebody asked me, will I try any other body parts? Now, I did tell you my pain level, right? My threshold for pain is very low. For me, my upper lip was just, the pain for me was just enough to be like, I don't think I want anything else done. Upper lip and chin, I'm fine. As of right now, I don't want anything else done because I'm not sure if I can tolerate getting anything else done. But I'm not going to say never get anything done. I might get other things done. I'm just, at this point right now, it's a no. The next question I got was, how often do you go? Like I said, I go once a month. And they do suggest that when you get your consultation, they tell you to come once a month. So for each session, I went once a month. And then I kind of alternate. Like I had my upper lip done. I did those 3 sessions, and then I did my chin. So you can alternate within the month, or you can alternate every month. So you can do 3 months of your chin, 3 months of your lip, or you can do your chin and lip, upper lip for 1 month, and then do it again for the next couple of months. Okay, so this was a question that everybody asked, and I think a lot of black people, this is their biggest concern, is what kind of laser did they use? So for me, they use, I think it's called the YAG laser. Yes, YAG. And that laser is used for dark skin, olive skin, and light to medium brown skin. So there's a specific laser used for women of color. If you do not go to Satori, whatever laser place you go to, make sure you ask them what laser is being used for your skin. Because for most people of color, it should be YAG, which is YAG. Another question is about shaving. So when I went the first time, I believe they shaved my face off, because I didn't know, or at least I didn't pay attention to the whole having the hair removed beforehand. So they just use one of those, you know, you use shape or clean up your eyebrows, that little blade. They use that to kind of clean up or remove the hair that I had on my face. However, I did ask, and they did say that you can come there with the hair removed. So however you remove hair, whether you're using depilatory cream, you're threading, or you're using the razor, you can do it on your own the night before. So you don't have to necessarily get your hair removed from them. However you like your hair to be removed, you can do it yourself, and then you can get your treatments done the next day. The only thing I suggest, and they do mention this, is that you're not on any antibiotics, and you haven't had full on sun exposure. What else? Somebody asked if it was painful. Like I said, the pain all depends on the person. Like I said, my pain threshold is different from everybody else. If you can tolerate pain, then this is probably not going to be nothing for you. You're probably going to go and be like, Tanika, girl, what were you thinking? This is nothing. So just know that certain areas is just more sensitive than others. And they also did say that if you're on your monthly, that, due to hormones and everything, you might experience a little bit more sensitivity. What else? Oh, and you also, when you get the treatments done, don't wear any makeup to go get the treatments done, because that means they would have to wipe the area down really, really well before they do the laser. And you want them to make sure you want them to make sure they do the removal of makeup really, really well, because if not, you will get some kind of burning, or the sensitivity will be like extreme. So you want to make sure that when you go there, that you are not wearing any makeup. I did not do that the first time, and they had to wipe. And imagine me going home with just this area, with no makeup in this area, and everywhere else there's makeup. Not cute. So don't wear any makeup. After treatments, they just ask that you do not use hot water. Like, don't use hot water on your face. Use lukewarm water. And I think you can use hydrocortisone on the areas that you got lasered. For me, I didn't really put anything on my face other than sunscreen when I was going out, going to work or going out in the morning. I definitely make sure to use sunscreen, and I suggest you wear sunscreen, but you already are wearing sunscreen, so that is not a problem for you. So wear your sunscreen, and at night, just don't use hot water, use lukewarm water, and just leave the area. Don't put anything. I suggest not wearing no makeup for maybe 1 to 2 days, and then going forward, you could just wear some powder. If you do decide to wear makeup, I suggest powder, not full-on cream or liquid foundation, because of course you just got this area lasered, so you don't want anything in that area. So yeah, those are some of the questions that I received in regards to my experience. I definitely suggest you give Satori a try. Like I said, they have multiple branches. So if you on 34th Street, there's one on 34th Street, there's one on 42nd, there's one on 14th, there's one in Long Island for you Long Island folks who don't like to come out to the city. There's one in Long Island. For me, I want to say the first 3 sessions that I had a different girl for each session. However, you can request to have the same technician do your, like when you find one that you love, you can request that same technician. You just have to call in and find out when that technician is working. For me, like I said, I've been through several. I have one now that I really love. Her name, the one I went to last week, 2 weeks ago, her name was Nicole, and I really loved her. So when I make my appointment, I'll just ask for Nicole. Just know that you're not going to always get the same person. So if you go to like the branch on 34th and you want to go to one in Long Island, there might be a different girl. Sometimes the girls work at the different branches, so just keep that in mind. So just like when you find your perfect threader, you're not going to no other threader but that threader. Same thing with the laser here. Whoever you feel comfortable with, you can just call and request that person. In terms of like the rooms and stuff like that, they put you in a laser room, they put goggles over your eyes once they do the laser, and like getting your eyebrows done where they put the aloe vera on, they do the same thing with your upper lip. They put some cream on. I keep the cream on, and then I go to the bathroom and wipe some of it off, because they do OD a little bit, and you're not going outside with all that cream on your face. So I do go to the bathroom after I finish to make sure I look pretty decent before I take that trip home, because like I said, you just had laser done, and so this area is gonna look a little crazy if this is the area that you're getting done. Now if you're getting your underarm and your bikini line, I don't know how that go. I don't know if they put any creams or how that go, because guess who has not gotten that done and who might not get that done? This girl right here. So yeah, that is my, you know, take and my experience with laser hair removal. Like I said, it's definitely worth it. I cannot give you the prices off the top of my head because I did like the 3-package deal, and I'm not sure how much the deal is now. I did at the time pay like I think 170, I think, or 168 for 3. And like I said, that was good for, and I tipped as well. So I tipped the technician every time I went. So that was 3, and I got it done. That deal lasted me until my session was done, and then once that session was done, I just paid for the next 3 and the next 3. They do single sessions as well. So if you just want to try it out and just give it a try, and you don't want to make that commitment to the 3, you can do a single one. They do constantly have sales, and I do post about their sales and stuff like that, and the little contests that they have. I do post about those, so just check it out. And you know, it's Memorial Day this week, so there should be like a Memorial Day sale, so you can try and see if there is a Memorial Day deal. And if you are interested, then I suggest you book an appointment. If you do go to Satori Laser, let me know what your experience is. Let me know what branch you went to, and yeah. So until next time, guys, I will talk to you. Take care. Bye. Let's go on to some of the questions that I've gotten. First, I'm gonna go in regards to the results and like full blown altogether. What am I trying to say? So I'm gonna talk about okay. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is